Hi everyone, welcome to Hunter Gatherer Cooking. Today I've had a fantastic invite to see a gardening course business called Growing in the Border. All the details are below, so check them out.
I'm Boo Vaughan. I've started a company with my gardener Kathryn, and it's called Growing in the Border. We're going to run online courses for people who would like to come here and actually physically do the work. So you will learn how to prune roses, plant seeds, take cuttings, and actually do it. You will remember, I think, more than actually being sitting in a lecture and being told what to do. We're covering aspects like garden history, we're doing planting bulbs, we're talking about trees and shrubs, pruning box. The courses are running from late October through to November, and then we're starting again in January when you'll be doing some of these things which need to be done in the earlier part of the year. So I'm going to now show you the garden and what we're doing. So this part of the garden, or the whole garden, when we came here, there was nothing in here. There was sheep in here, there was a field, the greenhouses were all derelict, and we took a decision to slowly starting putting it together. It wasn't a team of people, we just did it ourselves with help from odd people that were around. This we made into a swimming pool when the children were young. We've now turned it back into a greenhouse. It's got orange trees, lemon trees, loquats, and 3 types of figs. We're growing a pomegranate here. There's an avocado I've been given, another small orange tree here. So this is basically where we're going to run the courses. You'll have lunches in here, and we'll do some of the talks in here as well. So it'll all take place up here, and obviously in the garden and in the bottom greenhouse for the propagation and cuttings. We dug the fish pond out, and it was very deep, much deeper than we thought. We got the idea from a garden called Kifsgate, the octagonal shape. I went up there and visited there. I went to Sissinghurst and saw this arbour up here, the sort of shape and idea of that. So when I was planning it and thinking about it, I went around various gardens just to sort of get ideas and things. We created these 4 different separate rooms, I guess, within the garden. It's just to give an area where it's sort of peaceful and quiet and not too much going on, because the other part of the garden is very busy. So this part is really just for to walk through, and one day I thought I might have a chair and sit in here, but that never seems to happen. You will see on the paths here we've got an experiment going on with bicarbonate of soda. We've got a problem with moss, and we read that this is a way of getting rid of it. And I put this on Friday, and in fact the moss has gone brown, so it must be working. So it's a way of not using chemicals and a way of getting rid of the moss on your paths. This is the rose parterre garden. We have a course on roses, on pruning roses, on the 7th of March. And that's the time you really take them down. You'll take them down a bit before the winter, but then you'll do a proper prune on them in March. Then we have a course on that and how to treat all types of roses. We did a box pruning course here a few weeks ago. That's why it's looking a bit like this, because the dead bits are on here. But this one, we haven't quite finished this one yet. But the course ran a few weeks ago on box pruning. This border is very much bright colours. It was going to be our sort of oranges and yellows, but all these other colours have come into it, which I love. They're great autumn colours. That's not everybody's taste, but I just love the fact that we grow all these different wonderful bright colours. This is a dahlia that Kathryn grew from seed, so it's, I guess we'll call it the Blackbrook dahlia. It's actually turned out very well. This is the vegetable garden here, and we have a course running here on the 21st of March, and it's how to plan and rotate your garden, your vegetable garden, so you're always rotating everything around. And now we obviously got a lot of brassicas, cabbages, kale, most other things. We've got leeks up here, but most other things, you know, it's sort of coming to the end of the season. This lovely greenhouse here, we're very lucky to have it. It's split into 3 sections. This is the heated section. The middle section is sort of frost-free, and the end section has no heating in it at all. But this is the work part of the whole garden. So over here we've got seeds which have been collected off the plants, so we'll plant these and grow our own flowers and things from them. The gourds we grew some outside, some were grown in the greenhouse. The tomatoes have gone now, but these are just the leftover green ones which will ripen, which are ripening, and I've taken a lot of ripe ones out of here. And then this is the propagator, where we got a propagation course on seeds and cut on the 14th of March, taking cuttings on seeds. And you don't have to have a propagator, you can do it equally well with other methods which we'll talk about. This part of the greenhouse, we grew melons in here this year, so we had melons growing up here. This is the original tree I put in here. It's a peach tree, and this is an apricot tree. It's the second apricot tree I've put in here. The first one died, but that's the second one. This is blue flowers of plumbago, which I simply love. It goes mad. When we grow the seeds, they come into here, and then they move on through the greenhouse as they get bigger. A vine in here with muscat grapes on it, and this is a nectarine tree which does produce the most delicious fruit. If anyone wants to book onto any of the courses, you can go onto our website, which is growingintheborder.co.uk. We are in Wales that's why it's called Growing in the Border, to reference the borders and the fact we're on the border of England and Wales. And the hill over there is Herefordshire, so you can see how close we are to the border.
That was so nice to see the garden. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to see what the courses actually look like. If you want to book, all the information is going to be in the description below, all the links and things like that. And there are courses throughout the year. So I think it's fantastic that you can actually get hands-on and learn in such a beautiful space. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you soon for the next video.